you like this one, the one that I think I'm gonna break because it's real crystal and it's on the floor. I don't think you can
Oh,
Thank
really see
you.
her. See?
that, that's
But
beautiful.
I spent all those years in
I
Ireland
just,
and I never bought any harp stuff. And so now, like, I don't care. Like all the little Waterford crystal ones,
oh,
I
I
have one of
have the
those.
same one.
or the Guatemalan man.
Oh, I don't have the I had a frogman. So I just want to quick show this because my friend Gail came on. We were talking about Christmas presents you get. What do you say when somebody gives you this? Gee, I'm definitely going to
Thank
put
you.
that.
Yay. It has a harp. We say, okay, we love it.
But
Yes.
then there's some really special ones. I actually got this in Yugoslavia. I was over playing with an opera orchestra right before they split into Serbia. And I'm sorry, my geography's not that great. But yeah, so I got this beautiful wood one. So there's so many nice ones too. Lynn, I'm sure you've gotten them over the years, all sorts of harp things.
And Lynn's like, yep, no thank you.
You know,
Some
we received the harp radio where the pedals changed the stations.
No way.
Yeah,
When was that? That's awesome.
it was quite some time ago. It was a wedding present, and it was special.
Wow.
Moved the
guys
the little
remember,
pedals.
so speaking of presents, do you remember the bench, the harp bench that was also a speaker? Like it was a bench, but it was a speaker. Come on, you got to remember.
I heard about it. I never had one, but I think I heard about it.
Yes, it was, like an amplifier. That's the word. It was an
Yeah,
amplifier,
was
but it
so
was under
heavy.
your tush. I
It
tried.
sounds like a good idea. You'd have those little vibes going while you're playing to kind of help keep you
Yeah.
motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got some nice new ones just today from my niece. I got coasters, but they're very
Those are
nice.
nice. Those are nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, if anybody has any there, they want to pull up and
Yes,
show.
we're showing all of our holiday gifts that people tend to send us, because they know you play the harp. So you get all the frogs and all the animals come along. I had these all in my classroom, which was a great place for them. And then they said we couldn't have anything on the land, whatever. And I got mad and I packed them all up. But I'm going to take them back to school because they're just all packed up. So.
Why is the frog playing the harp? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. I've got frogs. I've got a rat. I've got all sorts of animals playing the harp.
Because they made all those little animal orchestras.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Dachshund playing the
A
harp.
dachshund?
A
See?
dachshund.
There you go.
Wow.
I had a dachshund. My first pet was a dachshund, so maybe somebody remembered that. Who knows?
How do you find that? You didn't even Google back then, right? You Googled dachshund harp ornament or dachshund harp present.
No, it was a gift. It was a gift. I have
That's
Oh, there's Santa. Oh no, it's Rhett.
That's Red. Hey, Red. It is
Very
so
nice.
great to see everybody. And hey, everybody who's on, come on. You can put your cameras on for the last hang
Nice.
of the year. We don't care if you're in your pajamas or on your exercise equipment. Look at us with these hot sweaters and by the head. I don't think this fits my head. Oop, nope. Head got bigger over the year.
Oh, wait. Okay. Here's one I haven't shown yet. For those of you who just joined us, we're just sort of, Rob and I are talking about harp presents and stuff you get over the year. Who remembers this from Prague? If you look very carefully, this harpist.
Oh, is that the metal girl?
The metal girl with, she's very well endowed. I mean,
Only you. Only
but
you.
this was in Prague. This was a lot of people from Prague had this one.
Wow. But it's happy and it's nice. And the biggest thing is that people are thinking of you and thinking of you specifically. They're like, oh, you play the harp. So they grab something, anything, and there you have it. And if you're a teacher like me, you can just put it in your classroom and it can
Oh, hey, Joanne is showing us something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All the
We're
greenery.
sharing our harp presents over the years.
We all
Tacky and untacky, tacky and lovely. So
happy and lovely because we love these things. And
I think maybe maybe next year we'll we'll have a tacky ornament contest and get that. Yeah, maybe that would be a good thing to do. So
I tell you, you know, what was really fun this year, my students still come and decorate my house and decorate my tree. And this year, and now all these kids, they have their own houses, they have their own trees, they have their own stuff, and they still come and do mine. But they said, I don't have a harp ornament, Mrs. Cartier. Can I have a harp ornament? And I said, take whatever you want. And how funny is that? Some things that at one point in your life are like you're priceless, you love it. And now I'm like, take whatever harp you want. I don't even know what they took, but it's a harp full of trees, and they took what they wanted. And for them, it becomes that new treasure. So that's what I really like about the ornaments and things like that, that they can be passed on.
oh
And
my
someone
gosh.
really loves what you were kind of not even paying attention to anymore.
Robbin, while you were talking, I noticed and entered hello, Ray Poole. I saw Raymond Poole. I thought, is that the same as
No
Ray?
way.
Yes, Ray. Who will?
No way.
All right. So here's the problem with you showing up, Ray. We're going to have you do one of these next year. Do a hanging with the harp. Nice
Ray
to see
said
you.
rumors of his demise are highly exaggerated.
Oh, Nancy's showing us. Oh, look at Nancy's. That's pretty fancy, Nancy.
That's Stockdale made those.
Oh, wow, wow.
She
Is
made
that
them. She's the editor of Folk Harp Journal, and
like, oh, cool.
it's an ornament. It's a little ornament with it. Can you see the picture of the harp?
We can. It's kind of
Yes.
flashing. It makes it look.
It kind of goes in and out because you've got that make my house look good blur going on over there. So it's kind of going in and out. But listen, everybody, we're excited, as you can see, because this is the holidays and we've got so much music. So Ms. MJ, before we forget that it is 3:59 and maybe we
Right.
should move
Okay.
along. And I'm still looking for Ray. Where are you?
He's on there. I saw him. I just want to first, I'm so excited because we have a lot of our people that are playing today. Our performers, Cindy has taken time. Lynne Aspnes is here. Grace is here. And, you know, for the last couple of years, it hasn't been too surprising to see people because they weren't going anywhere, but people are gigging this year. And I really appreciate stopping by. There's Ray. Hello, Ray. Everybody say
How
hi.
do you get to keep seeing Ray and I don't?
Oh, I'm special.
He's my friend. You're special. Oh, yeah. I gotta pull up
But before we start with our program, I want to tell you Harp Column has contributed today. I'm going to need my notes for this. So Kim and Allison were our March presenters, and we're going to send a link. And on that link, they sent a video for us that you can take advantage of a couple of Harp Column specials for Hanging with the Harp attendees. And Kim and Allison talk a little bit about their staff picks. Allison reviews 3 Silent Nights, all very different. So that's really nice. And Kim reviews 3 kind of older, I shouldn't say older, I'm sorry, older but goodie collections. And those collections are by Anne Sullivan, also one of our presenters, Amanda Whiting. I'm sure you guys remember her from last year, fantastic. And Rhett Barnwell, there you go. Oh, there he is, Rhett Barnwell. So she reviews those, and then they give you 10% off all Harp Column Music holiday staff picks. So check that out, check the video out after we're done. And they also share information. How many of you have done their 30-day practice challenge in the past? I'm sure some of you have, because last year they had over 500 participants, but it's this wonderful challenge. This year it's an etude a day. It's free. It includes daily inspirational emails and live sessions with practice tips. So it's really a great way to start the year. So you can check the chat, and it's on YouTube as well. If you want to check out that video, it'll be up, and put in your special code. I wrote it down, but I don't see it here. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to watch to get the special code.
You have to watch to get the special code. And make sure you come on January 1st. I'll be there with some other people, and we'll just be gabbing about etudes, practicing etudes. And yes, now, Ray, I see you. Mwah. Nobody get jealous, but Ray is the favorite. Sorry. And left us again, but there he is. So, my dear, I mean, we were excited with telling people and asking for different holiday pieces and carols and all of that type of thing. And who would have thought that with all the different presenters, that our top carol would be, What Child Is This? But I think I know why. Because What Child Is This is really Greensleeves. And for me personally, it's one of my favorite holiday tunes because Greensleeves can be played all year round because it's a folk song also. So it's always a #1 hit for me. And you're going to hear 3 different versions of it. And we're excited about that for you to compare and to see how just how it sounds so different and all the different combos. And if you hear Cindy play her version, you're going to hear someone play her duet version, so that if you think Cindy's version is too hard with your one hand, you just got to go get a friend. And so you're going to hear all that today in this hang.
Plus the duo, there's a bonus with the duo playing Greensleeves, and that's their outfits. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. So I want you to know, last year, Robbin and I helped, or were part of the final clip, the Carol the Bells clip. And this year we had all intentions of playing a duet, but they were thwarted when I broke my wrist. So we had to,
He'll do anything to get out of playing with me.
That's right. That's right. So this kind of put a little bit of a damper on my holidays. I could not, for the life of me, get my tacky sweater over my cast. But Robbin said that I should, wait, I can't, let's see if I can do this, that I need to wear this since I can't have my holiday sweater. So I'll make sure I don't put the blinking on till the very end. So there you go.
I'll let you know, I have one too. You see? That's why I wanted her to put it on, because I can sure I have one too, and I don't care if it blinks.
So in lieu of our duet, Robbin was in a wonderful concert, which she'll talk about right before she plays, and we took a clip from that, which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But we're going to get started today with a clip from our August presenter, Carrie Tollett, a wonderful young player in the DC area. And Carrie showed us about technology and adding all this snazzy stuff to the harp. That it was just absolutely beautiful. And for her pieces today, though, she chose 3 traditional arrangements, all beautiful, of familiar carols, including Carol the Bells, which she co-arranged with Christy-Lyn. I love the idea of playing Carol the Bells by myself. I know Rhett has a version of that too, because usually I need about, well, like you'll see, because we're going to replay our Carol the Bells, usually I need 6 other people. So without further ado, we're going to start. And hopefully the program is in the, if you don't have a program, just go over to your chat and check it out, and you can click on the program. But we're going to start with Carrie Tollett. And take it away, Katie.
And thanks to Katie, you guys know we couldn't do any of this without her.
Hi, my name is Carrie Tollett, and I am a harpist based in Arlington, Virginia, and I'm really looking forward to sharing a few of my favorite Christmas songs with you today. I'm going to be starting with Silent Night, and then we'll have a Carol of the Bells, and then I'll be finishing off with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Hope you enjoy.
What a nice way to start the program. You know, I completely forgot until she hit the first two chords that she was playing two of Ray's arrangements. One of them is, and both of these books are fabulous. One is from the medleys, the 3 medleys books. If you don't have that book, you definitely need it. He has 3 different medleys and a wonderful bridge between each one. And also the last one was from Winter Wonderland, and also a wonderful book. So yay for Grace. No, I'm sorry, not Grace. Yay for Carrie. And a round of applause for Ray. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Ray. Yeah.
You've got to have those books. They will get you through like you wouldn't believe the holiday season.
And beautiful arrangements. The pedals are already in, which is always really nice. Of course, the darn thing with Ray is he can do them on lever harps. I'll never figure that out. But anyway, our next guest is here as well. Our next performer is Cindy Horstman. Hi, Cindy.
Cindy, unmute. We are so happy to have her all the way from Texas.
Hey, I'm so excited to be here, and it's great to see everybody again. And just right before the holidays, it's such an exciting time. Oh gosh,
I forget when we asked her to do this, she said, "I'm going to really try, but I have, I think, like 3,221 gigs or something like that." So, thank you.
It's a crazy month, but hey, it's all good. We love it, don't we?
Wonderful addition. These are both her own arrangements, both very original, both ones you're going to want to get your hands on. So Cindy Horstman will now play I Wonder as I Wonder. I always get that wrong. I wonder as I wander.
Right.
And what child is this?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy Horstman, and I wanted to thank Atlanta Harp Center, MJ, Robbin, and staff for inviting me to play for you today. I thought I would do a couple of my favorite arrangements of Christmas carols, and I wanted to mention that similar arrangements of mine of these 2 pieces are available on the Atlanta Harp Center website. I thought I'd begin by playing What Child Is This? Hope you enjoy.
Oh.
Yeah.
just love that piece. It's just so beautiful, and the melody is so wonderful. In my arrangement on the Atlanta Harp Center, I do have a middle section or a middle verse that has some improvisation written in. So this hopefully will encourage you, if you play this, it will encourage you to do more improv on your own. So check it out. I think that you might enjoy it. Thanks. This next piece is my arrangement of I Wonder as I Wander. If you are familiar with this carol, you know that it's very quiet and meditative, and I've sort of turned it upside down. I've decided to do more of a happy, upbeat Latin jazz feel to it. So I hope you enjoy I Wonder as I Wander.
That there.
Fabulous. What a wonderful addition for somebody to have. Oh,
Mention that both of these arrangements have a solo version as well as a harp ensemble version. So I've kind of added, embellished, and divided up the parts to both What Child Is This and to I Wonder as I Wander. And all of these are available on Atlanta Harp Center website.
oh,
Wish you a wonderful holiday season. Happy holidays. Thanks.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh,
Hey,
we'll
I
have to
couldn't
have another
resist.
day with all the pets. No, we have to have another hang with all the pets and their hats and the clothes. And I love that I'm looking around. I see Pam with her hat on, and we've got some people just all in the spirit. Cindy, that was beautiful. Thank you so,
yeah. And
so
Cindy, I want to say how nice it is to have something to kind of break up, you know, kind of the usual Christmas carols like that. I Wonder as I Wonder. Wouldn't that just be so cool to all of a sudden start playing? And that will definitely turn heads, my dear. So,
Yes, ma'am. And also, I wanted to thank Grace. Oh my gosh, Grace, for playing the What Child Is This? Oh my gosh, what a nice surprise! I'm so excited to see you and to hear you play it. Thank you so much.
and
Oh
as
my
I
gosh.
said, wait till you, they get the outfits of the day. They get the outfits of the day.
Well, we were so glad Cindy was kind enough to give me a lot of her Christmas arrangements back in our Dallas Harp Quartet days, which we had a lot of fun with. So it was really fun to bring those back out. And I love hearing the solo versions too. They're so cool and funky. I love it.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Cindy.
Good job.
All right, and now we have our very own Atlanta Harp Center, very own Rhett and Katie are going to play. Rhett's going to do a couple solos. As you all know, Rhett is a Bach aficionado, and just I love his arrangements. I love hearing him play the Bach. But when he sent me the tape, I said to Katie, I was like, okay, I get the connection with some of them, but I didn't get the Prelude, the very first piece that he's playing. So Rhett will explain that to us. I'm going to mute myself because I cannot get my dog to keep quiet in the background.
It's on you,
Hi.
Rhett.
Hey everyone. It is a real thrill to be here live from the studios at the Atlanta Harp Center. As Mary Jane said, I am kind of a Bach fanatic, I think is probably more the word for it. And actually the Prelude has no connection with Christmas. I just wanted to play it. No, I'll explain in a minute. But I've always loved the music of Bach. I'm an organist as well as a cellist. Actually, cello was my first instrument. I started playing when I was 10, so that was just a few years ago. But of course, I studied the Bach cello suites and really fell in love with them. When I started playing the harp, I thought, gosh, it would be so cool to play Bach on the harp. And I've sort of vacillated between lever and pedal harp, and my niche has become playing lever harp and trying to arrange music for lever harp that you probably shouldn't try playing on the lever harp, but I wanted to do it anyway, as I found it to be a challenge. Some years ago, I was asked to do an all Bach program for a recital at the Medical University of South Carolina, and it was on Bach's birthday. So I went to my files to pull out, Bach for the harp, and found there was none because Bach actually wrote absolutely nothing for the harp, lever, pedal, otherwise. Of course, there are many transcriptions for the pedal harp, but he wrote nothing for the harp. I mean, it's one of the few instruments he didn't write for. And so anyway, the recital was very short. I mean, we basically just had the reception because there was nothing to play. But it challenged me to try to come up with some arrangements of some of my favorite Bach pieces that could be played on lever harp with lots of practice. As you know, with the lever harp, you can only go up. You can't go back down. Well, you can, but you can only go sharp, not flat. So with highly chromatic music, it presents a challenge. So anyway, so I arranged these into this collection called Basically Bach, which is available at the Atlanta Harp Center in PDF and print version. So I'm going to play 3 pieces from the collection. The first one is the Prelude from the first cello suite. And so as MJ said, what is the connection with Christmas? Well, if you've watched TV, Katie, is it the Hallmark card commercials, or is
I
it
feel like it's like K Jewelers.
Okay, Jewelers. Yeah, it's either that or a vacuum cleaner commercial. I can't remember.
Okay, that's a stretch, Rhett. That's a stretch.
But it comes on every
But
year.
it's Christmas and you hear it and everybody goes, oh, and they show the little wine glasses and the Christmas trees and, somebody buying some ridiculously expensive bauble for his wife for Christmas or something. So yeah, I think it's K Jewelers or it's Hallmark. Anyway, it's just a pretty piece. The next piece is an original composition, Ave Maria, which was originally, I wrote it for harp and voice, because I used the traditional text like from the Schubert Ave Maria, but it's an original tune. But I thought it would be nice, once I did it with flute, and then Katie's such an excellent clarinet player, I said, oh, let's try it with clarinet and harp, because when do you ever hear clarinet and harp? Well, today you will. And it's really a lovely combination because the timbre of the clarinet really matches, the harp. It's not all screechy and high like with other instruments, which shall remain nameless, that are usually found with the harp. The next piece we'll do is my arrangement of Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, with Katie playing the voice part on the clarinet, and she will be doing it in German because that's what is in the original.
I'm playing clarinet in German.
Yeah, she's playing a French clarinet though in German. And then finally, I end with my solo arrangement of Sleepers Awake, which is from Cantata 140, Wachet auf, ruft uns die Stimme. And I have left out the choir parts, the middle section, and most of the other parts of it. So you're basically just getting the tune. But otherwise, it's a direct transcription aside from those points. So anyway, I hope you will enjoy 3 Bach pieces and 1 original Ave Maria.
Wow, what a treat. And Katie, I've never heard you play before. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was lovely.
If anyone's playing clarinet and wants to get his arrangements, just note that I did have to transpose because it's written in C.
There you go. And Rhett, I don't know. I was talking about Ray and his lever changes. You might give him a run for your money. We should have maybe we'll have a lever, like
Lever off.
A play off.
one day.
A flip off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. That was beautiful. And I do love that prelude. I actually played on the pedal harp, but it looks a lot harder on the lever harp. So. All right. So our next guest is here as well. Lynne Aspnes, show thyself. I see you there. We see you there.
Really just want to thank everyone again. I mean, coming on, it's just so wonderful to be able to see and talk to you guys after they've done such beautiful presentations over the years. Lynne did the art of the arpeggios, and you're going to be able to hear.
And you'll know why we picked her when you watch her play the Greensleeves and just watch her left hand and her arrangements. And Lynne, I know you explained this on the clip, but since you're here, could you talk about it a little bit? Because it really is a unique arrangement. And then we'll hear it again on the clip. But
Well, really? You want to hear it twice? There's value in repetition. Is that what you're saying?
Well, just because it's your mom's arrangement, and I don't think everybody knows your mom, but she.
Yeah. So my mother was a harpist, and when I was growing up, there weren't, she did a lot of things herself because, of course, they didn't exist, and she would just make an arrangement of something. And what I said about this one is that there was she was strongly influenced. This was probably done in 1962, perhaps, this arrangement, strongly influenced by the Vaughan Williams Fantasia on Greensleeves, which was an orchestral setting with a flute. Sorry, it wasn't clarinet. It was a flute introduction, sometimes done on the violin, and a prominent harp part. And then this beautiful sort of woodsy, dark and mellow English kind of approach to this tune. And so you hear that in this transcription or this arrangement that my mother did. It was just something, that she played when I was a kid. And, it was, yeah, there
It's
you
beautiful.
have it.
Yes, thanks for sharing it with us.
Yes, yes.
Happy holidays, hanging with the harp peeps. Hi, this is Lynne Aspnes, and I am on tonight's concert stage. So it's dark and kind of gloomy because the work lights are on, and that's it. Which is kind of nice because I'm going to play an arrangement of Greensleeves for you that my mother, harpist Frances Miller, did, which is also kind of dark and, nice and foresty and damp, which is what we're feeling right now. Mom did this probably around 1960, maybe 1962. And the principal influence at that point on the tune Greensleeves was the Vaughan Williams Fantasia on Greensleeves, which had a reduced version for solo violin, harp, and organ, and was pretty popular, I think, around the holidays for churches. So my mother did this arrangement for harp solo of Greensleeves, and if anybody has ever listened to the Vaughan Williams or performed it, you will definitely hear the references in her transcription to that harp part and the way Vaughan Williams set the piece. So don't be surprised, is my point. Anyway, here it is, Greensleeves for harp solo. In the lowest of low-tech recordings.
And unmute. There I go. I'm sorry.
So beautiful. Finding that mute button. Sometimes it's a
That-
little challenging.
That's one of the most beautiful arrangements I think out there. Absolutely. It's just absolutely gorgeous and different. And you can totally hear the Vaughan Williams in there. And I apologize for my dog. Have any of you seen A Christmas Carol, the movie in the end with the Bumpus's dogs when they come through? Well, I asked my daughter to bring our dogs to get quiet. We have two and a friend was visiting. And excuse me, Lynn, but while you were playing, they all came in the living room. It was kind of like, so, but hopefully they will be quiet now. But thank you so much.
I think that's totally appropriate. Like a hunt, in the forest, 3 dogs. Sounds good. Perfect.
This isn't even our dog. Go away.
Couldn't be better. Right.
Thank you. Lovely, lovely. Robbin is going to talk about, as I said, we were going to do a duet, but it was not in the cards. So Robbin, why don't you let them know what you're playing and a little bit about why?
Okay. Well, I am just excited. I was invited to go to Atlanta, and I want to give a shout out to Rosalind Lewis, who is on the chat. I'm sorry I didn't get to see her when I was in Atlanta, but she's very instrumental in the Drew Charter School, where it's a school where there's a harp program that Angelica Hairston taught at. Elizabeth starts with an R, started it, and right now Dr. Molly O'Rourke is one of the teachers there. Just a beautiful school for young students to learn how to play harp, students from everywhere. Angelica Hairston has since moved on, and she has an organization called Challenge the Stats. And Challenge the Stats' mission is to promote, and look at that, what is that big bright thing in front of my face? I don't know. But anyway, to promote persons of color, Indigenous people, and in the classical realm. If you look at your orchestras and you look at some of the different people in the classical realm, you don't see a lot of diversity. And so one of her charges and one of her goals is to bring diversity to the harp world and to the classical world, musicians of all instruments and all of that. And so Challenge the Stats was the organization that I went down to Atlanta to do this concert for. It was a holiday concert, and we did it the first week of December. And just to tell you a little bit about what happened there, I'll read you from the review, which said, Challenge the Stats beautifully expands what holiday concerts can be. And it says, the Harp for Holidays program demonstrated why holiday concerts don't have to be predictable and safe. The daring but always captivating harp trio. I had to say that because it said that, but it just was talking about how everything didn't have to be Jingle Bells and Silent Night and all that, even though we played both things. This piece we want to share with you today was written by a Navajo composer. His name is Connor Chi, and it's called Pathways. And it's about it's scenes from the Dieta, and Angelica has been doing work with this composer, and 4 of his pieces have been transcribed to harp. So you can reach out to her if you're interested in getting them. I know that they are available now, but this piece is called Pathways, and it's scenes from the Dieta, which is about the Navajo people and their love of horses and the joy and all of that. And you'll hear it with 3 harps. Angelica Hairston, who got married yesterday, shout out to the newlywed, and Dr. Mallory. It's been a long day at school, so Mallory, help me with her last name. It's
McHenry.
Thank you. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. And myself, just play the clip. Would you please save me here? But thanks for including this. This was in our holiday concert, and so it gives you an idea of more things you can do. Pathways. Look at that. We bring our own we bring our own applause. How she says
Wow,
it.
Robin, that was amazing.
It was,
And
it
for
was
those of you that know Robin, you can understand why she's tired. Actually, she played that concert on a Friday night, flew out the next day and had a wedding in Newark, like at 11 the next day. I called her over the weekend. She was playing something and then setting up 8 harps for her kids. They were playing something. So I know Mallory will totally forgive you. So no worries about that, Robin. For sure, that was beautiful. What a wonderful, yes. Thank you. That would probably have beaten anything I could have played together with you, having those 2 beautiful women on stage with that piece. That was fabulous. Wonderful. So we are about to welcome our last performer for the evening, Grace Browning. There she is. And Grace, I definitely want you to say a few words about your Harpy Hour benefit concert tomorrow for Ukraine.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, first of all, I just want to say it is such a delight to be here with you all, and to get to hear so many amazing performers and see so many friends. And Lynn, I love getting to hear you even over a phone. I can still hear your beautiful sound. Lynn was also my teacher back in the day, so just such an honor. And of course, Cindy, love your arrangement. I mean, everyone, it's been so much fun. So yeah, I am putting on a hybrid Harpy Hour tomorrow evening. At first, I kind of just wanted to be able to bring people together. Putting concerts together, whether it's virtually or in person, is such a joy. And we have a wonderful space where we're doing it in Rochester, and we're also going to be able to stream it. And all the proceeds for this are going to go to a local organization that supports the Ukraine, particularly by providing humanitarian and medical relief abroad. And my orchestra partnered with them, 9 months ago when this whole thing started. And, they were just really in my thoughts. Coincidentally, I got married 6 months ago, and my dress was actually from the Ukraine. We ordered it a year ago. We had no idea what was going to happen. It really, truly was a miracle that they made it. And, and so again, it's just sort of been on my mind. And of course, Christmas has a lot of, associations, both, happy and sad with, our friends over in Russia, particularly the Ukrainian Bell Carol. We're going to do an arrangement of that. And, yes. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. So, it's just an opportunity to get together, have fun, and support a good cause. So I will drop the link in here for you guys to tune in on YouTube. And if you feel like donating, there will be some information to do that. But as for the tunes today, you will get to hear my new arrangement of the Pas de Deux from the Nutcracker. This is like maybe just one of those diehard moments of this amazing, amazing piece. And during the pandemic, my now husband and I were like, well, it sort of stinks. We can't play the Nutcracker with our friends in the orchestra, so maybe we can just play it at home. And actually that arrangement is going to be coming out very soon on Harp Column Music. So you'll get hear some of that. We're also going to perform it tomorrow night at the show. And then I just came back from 2 weeks playing with the Chicago Symphony, just as a guest sub for a little bit. And my dear friend Ellie Kirk is out in Chicago, and we had a great time. And she happened to have these matching pajamas that she originally got for her family, but they were just so adorable. I said, well, do you think I could put them on and we could, wear them in a video or two? And I ended up buying her another pair because these pajamas were really comfortable. So highly recommend. They're from MeUndies. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks again so much for including me. I just love our harp family and everything that MJ and Robbin and in Atlanta that you guys do to bring us together. So thank you so much.
I told you were in for a treat with those outfits.
Oh yeah.
young stuffed peppers.
We should look together now and say, oh, should we say Harpy Christmas? No. Harpy Holidays. Yeah? Okay, ready? Harpy Holidays!
One second, guys. My YouTube's not letting me exit out of the full screen.
And that was fantastic, though. And that was Cindy Horstman's arrangement. So for two harps. So see, you just get it in so many different ways, and it is beautiful. And we
Wow. Thanks, Grace.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
awesome.
you. It really is fun to hear. There are so many great arrangements of that piece, and it never gets old. It really, literally never gets old. I'm totally obsessed.
Okay, and here we go.
No sound. There we go.
Books.
incredible. Just incredible. Oh man.
Oh man, we love that. That's like the gift that keeps on giving, Grace. We love it. And please tell your husband the same, that we
Oh,
are
that was
just
incredible. Yeah.
Oh, we so appreciate it. It's just it's such an incredible piece, right? It's just really, really so special to get to share it with you. So yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know if you want to check out the arrangement. Maybe it'll be out by Christmas, but if not, shortly thereafter, and then we'll have plenty of time to learn it before next Christmas.
I was going to say, you have to get it out pretty soon if we want to try anything by next year. Thank you so much, Grace.
Make sure to check out Facebook. There's some beautiful comments for all the presenters on Facebook. Connie, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. And MJ, they want to know what happened to your hand.
Sorry. Yeah, I said in the beginning I was supposed to do a duet with Robbin. Basically, it's nothing exciting. I wasn't snowboarding. I wish I could say I was snowboarding, but I wasn't. I was walking at night and hit a sidewalk. So I'm going to get my little blinkers here for our finale. But I'm on the mend, all up here. I just want to thank everybody once again, especially for being here and your busy schedule. I mean, you're all such amazing performers. You're so busy, and we're so thankful to have you not only as a presenter, but on this concert, which is always so well attended. We always get, I think we got pretty darn close to 100 on our Zoom. So yeah, thank you. Definitely got me in the holiday spirit, which has been pretty hard because I haven't really, it's been a lot of bah humbug around here. He'll let you know. I think you all know David. I wanted to mention too, if you are looking for something, like everybody has said to you, what do you want for Christmas? I have the perfect present for you. You want them to get you a weekend harp conference. Virginia Harp Center Festival is finally happening. How many years has Megan tried to do this? This year it is happening from March 24th to 26th in Arlington, Virginia. We would so love to see you there. Our major presenters will be Noelle Wan, who Robin's going to talk about in just a second. Brandy Younger, you all know she's been on the show. And who's that? Oh yeah, Rhett Barnwell. Who would think? So there's just a weekend of fabulous concerts and workshops. And if you come, you have to be in the harp ensemble because I'm directing, and I would just love to meet you all and have you all play. But yeah, we'd love to see you there. I know it's been a while and we've all been a little bit hesitant, but I know Megan, and it'll be a safe place for you to be. We're going to just tell you about our January hang, and then we're going to head out with last year's Carols of the Bells. So go ahead, Robin.
Okay, so Noel is just, I mean, she's just this amazing harpist on the scene and just winning every competition. Most recently, of course, me without my glasses, right? I've been stressing about this all day, seeing this. Most recently, she won 2021 the Oxford Music Award. You can look it up. You can look her up if you've got the HarpCom. 2013, she won the Nippon International Harp Competition. She's just one of those girls who wins all of these things. She is an associate professor now at the University of Florida, where she's assistant professor of harp and entrepreneurship at Florida State University. And what I will say about her personally, oftentimes we don't know any of you guys until we reach out to you. And when I tell you, she responded immediately, and she is very excited to come do a presentation for you guys in January, and you'll get to know all about her, and then you'll get to meet her in person in March. So please make sure you get there, make sure you subscribe to the Harp Column, and you can read this back issue and many back issues, and make sure you order all this music from Atlanta Harp Center that you just heard.
And remember, the Harp Column has a link for some specials too. So that's on there. And thank you once everybody for being here. Have a happy holiday. And